The Blue Oval's new F-150 electric pickup truck has been so popular, according to the media, that Ford has have to stop taking reservations. Is this actually true, or is this a load of baloney? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. Awesome to see you today. It's another fantastic day. And you know what? Jim Farley is really making all the right moves lately, isn't he? Now he's become a genius marketer. Well done, Jim. You've taken another step up towards, maybe even Herbert Dies's level now. I'm really impressed. Ford, give this guy a pay rise. Anyway, that's my take on the story. Video finished. No, in all seriousness, Ford is saying that they have been forced to stop taking reservations because the truck is too popular. But they're saying that as of next year, they'll reopen reservations. So, as of December the 8th, Ford has closed US reservations for its 2022 F-150 Lightning. They said in order to prepare for the upcoming order bank opening, Ford will close the reservation system for F-150 Lightning on December the 8th, reads an email sent from AutoNation Ford to a Ford dealer. Now, a Ford spokesperson confirmed the closure of F-150 Lightning reservations to Automotive News. So this is true. And it's now reflected on the Ford website where the button to reserve an F-150 Lightning has been removed. Interestingly though, for now, the Canadian Ford website is still accepting a refundable $100 deposit as a reservation, although it's not expected to stick around for much longer. The email shared by the forum user further outlines the customer order bank will open in January 2022, with production to begin in the Northern Hemisphere spring of 2022, March to May. In November 2021, Ford CEO Jim Farley told Automotive News that F-150 Lightning orders were approaching 200,000 units, and he expected more than 80% of reservation holders to convert into actual sales. Now, unless some sort of strange miracle happens and General Motors is able to produce hundreds of thousands of electric Silverados, then I think he's correct that probably more than maybe even 90% of pre-orders will actually convert into orders. Now, as I've reported recently, Ford is doubling its production target to more than 80,000 F-150 Lightnings per year in 2024. But that's still nowhere near enough compared to the demand they're getting. If you pre-order one now, you're going to be waiting until 2025, probably 2026 at best, unless Ford changes and does something very different, which I hope they do. I think they will. I think they will produce a lot more. I think they're going to change their plans. Jim Farley's been sort of hinting towards this happening. But in order to make this happen, the company is reportedly intending to spend an additional US $850 million because they're now saying they're wanting to double the number of deliveries they're going to make of the electric pickup truck. Now, Ford reportedly has expected production targets for the F-150 Lightning of 15,000 units in 2022, followed by 55,000 units in 2023 and more than 80,000 in 2024. So using the reservation figure of 200,000, Mr. Farley is expecting approximately 160,000 F-150 Lightnings to be sold, which could see the F-150 Lightning be sold out until 2024 or later. Now, let's be honest, let's be realistic about this. By the time 2024 comes around, they'll at least have 300,000-400,000 pre-orders for this vehicle. So it's going to be sold out for the foreseeable future. Now, here's a quote from an F150Gen14.com user. He said, due to extraordinarily high demand, not all reservation holders will receive an invitation to place an order for 2022 model year. Ford reportedly plans to implement a waived invitation approach that'll convert reservations into orders at staggered dates, according to a Ford spokesperson. They said the number of waves will be adjusted throughout the process based on available commodities and customer order dates from each wave. Invitations to order a 2022 model will continue to be sent to reservation holders until 22 MY production is fulfilled. Remaining reservationists will be invited to order in subsequent model years. Now, Rivian is currently leading the all-electric pickup truck pack with its R1T model in terms of actually delivering a vehicle anyway. And the great thing is customer deliveries have actually started, at least for employees anyway. GMC, though, will beat Ford's production as well with its Hummer EV, which is set for customer deliveries this month. But that is a big beast of a vehicle, and it's extremely expensive at nearly 3 times the price, $120,000 US. I think it's more of a showpiece vehicle rather than a volume vehicle for General Motors. So what about Tesla? Well, they have delayed their Cybertruck a few times, but Elon Musk says it will be coming in 2023 and apparently mass produced in 2023. Will that happen? Who knows? My guess is probably middle of 2023 before we start seeing big time production at the Gigafactory. Now, Ford is planning to develop the next generation F-Series pickup truck at its Blue Oval City production hub and will pump US $6 billion into creating a 3,600 acre facility set to be operational by 2025. Now, I've been asking the question, why do they need 3,600 acres? Someone commented in the comments below on one of my videos saying, so they can build out massive solar farms. I'm not sure they're going to do that, but if they do that, that's awesome. Great. I'll be stoked to hear that news. And the second generation F-150 Lightning is due in 2025 and it will be based on the company's new TE1 body-on-frame EV architecture. So this new pickup truck coming in 2025, it's a bit confusing to me because obviously there's going to be heaps of people waiting in 2025. Will they get the new one or will they get the existing older model? Obviously you'd want the new one because it's a truck that's going to be based on an electric vehicle from the ground up, whereas the current one is based on the current F-150 ICE vehicle. Now, annual production of the F-150 Lightning is expected to be around 150,000 once the second generation model debuts, which is ridiculous. I mean, come on. You're not going to want to buy an ICE version when you can get an awesome battery-powered one that's built from the ground up. Ford, you've got to change that. I sure hope that they do. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. They're going to be basically they're going to get people holding off on ordering a truck because they're going to be waiting for years to get the electric version. They need to change that. Ford previously announced it's increasing its spending on electric vehicle technology to over US $30 billion by 2025. And what about pricing? Well, pricing in the US for the current generation F-150 Lightning, when it goes on sale, will kick off at $40,000 US for the entry-level Pro model, which is more like the fleet model. It's not really a model for average consumers. The average consumer-based model will be around about $50,000 US, which is still a good price. Claim range is 370 kilometers in the standard model and 480 kilometers in the long-range model. Now, with a massive 420 kilowatt of power and 1,050 newton meters of torque in the most powerful dual-motor variant, Ford claims the F-150 Lightning will do 0 to 62 miles an hour or 0 to 100 in the mid 4-second range. Seriously, why would you want a gas version? This just is going to be great. It's going to be an awesome car, awesome truck. Now, what is really going on here? Why are Ford stopping people from reserving this vehicle for a whole grand total of 4 weeks? What's the point, right? Well, scarcity marketing. It's very, very smart. Jim Farley, well done. Scarcity marketing is marketing that capitalizes on a customer's fear of missing out on something. It's based on the psychological principle that people want what is difficult to acquire. Stores always have this idea that sales are ending soon, right? Or they offer discounts that expire on a certain date. That's scarcity marketing. This is kind of the game that Ford's playing here. Hey, why not get a few more pre-orders? How are you going to do that? How are we going to increase customer demand, sort of artificially, right? Is stop people from being able to pre-order for a whole month. What's that going to do? Create the image of scarcity and drive more people to want to pre-order it. Very, very smart move. I like what you're doing, Ford. Kicking some goals here. Well done. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.